Welcome to the first tutorial of MapInfo Discover tutorial series. In this tutorial, I will show you how to georeference a raster image. But before I show you, make sure that you subscribe and just place a bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Don't forget to comment and like the video. So in this tutorial, just like I said, I will show you how to georeference a raster image. And basically, georeferencing is trying to fit an image to an exact position on Earth. And there are two methods that are used in MapInfo to georeference an image. The first method is when you have an image which has known points, or you have an image and you have another layer in MapInfo where you can correlate the points between the layer in MapInfo and the known points in your image. I will show you both scenarios. So let's begin with the first scenario. Displayed here is a boundary of the map of Tanzania, and you can see and I have the image that I want to georeference that I've cropped from Google Earth. I'll show you the image quickly, and this is the image. You see, I have this image. The image has a boundary of Tanzania too, but let's see what we mean by georeferencing. If this image is not georeferenced, what does that mean? It means if I try to bring it into MapInfo, which I will go File, Opening, I'll just navigate to the folder that has an image. The good thing is that I'm already in that folder and it's tutorial 1, but files of type, I'll say it's a raster image. You see, it has brought me the files that are related to images. You see there's raster image 1, raster image 2, and there's raster image. The image I want to use is the raster image, and I'll just open this one. You see, because it's not georeferenced, it will ask you if you want just to display the image or register the image. And for me, what I want is to register, but in the meantime I'll just try and display it and see what happens. Okay, just click display. I don't see where the image is. Maybe it is not zoomed to a range that we can see. Let me click OK. I still cannot see the image, but the image must be somewhere. But because it's not georeferenced, it doesn't know where to go so that it fits the existing boundary of Tanzania. So in order for image to come and fit in the boundary of Tanzania, you need to georeference it. So I'll just close the image, close it, and I'll just come here. It is added this file. I'll just delete this file because this file is generated after you open an image in MapInfo. So I'll just go back again and open the raster image that I want to georeference, which is raster image 2, and then I'll say open. You see, now I'll register. To register, you need to add points. I'll just go on a projection first to select the projection. The projection that I want to use is longitude latitude, but should be WGS 84, this one. Okay, now I'll add the first point. In these two maps, the one which with Google Earth background and the one which is empty here, I just have to look for the points that I'm sure match between the two maps. So I'll add the first point. I'll add this point, and I'll just, after adding the point, I'll click here. So that will be my first point. You see my first point, and I'll come and pick this point from the map. I'll click on the map. Just before I do that, you see here the coordinates have written 0, 0, 0. But now I want to pick from the map the known point, and I'll just come and pick it from the map. You see the coordinates now have changed. It is 30.39 and just like that. So the second point that I know from this boundary is this one, which matches this one on this image. I'll add another point, and I'll just click here, click OK, then pick a point from the map and click OK. And then I'll come to the third point. Maybe I'll add the third point. The third point is this one. I'll click OK, and I also come here and see I've already picked the third point. Then I'll come to another point, which is this one. I'll add a point and click here, click OK. Then I'll come and click here and click OK. And then I'll come to another point, which is this one. You can add as many points as you want, but I'll just add this as the last one. Just click here and add this point here, click OK, and come here, click. There you go. If you are happy with the points that you have added, you can still add as many points as you want. And now if you click OK, voila, you can see it is now plotted. Let me this is another thing. If you want to add just a boundary, if you want to modify your boundary, just do that and maybe use a red color so that I see. You see it is plotted, but you can see that the boundaries do not match. But if I add as many points as I can, that means it will be more accurate. So that is the first method of georeferencing an image. Just stick around and let's see the second method of how to georeference a raster image in the next tutorial series. Thank you very much for watching. See you then.